I hope you have a cup of tea and that you're nice and cozy because today we're going to be doing a tea review. I'm really excited about the tea. Hey, it's Maple and Dumpling, and today I'm very excited because I treated myself to some new teas and it's arrived! And so I thought I would unbox it here with you and taste it and let you know my thought. Here's the box. It is from T2, which is an Australian company, but they have it in the UK, which is where I'm located. Normally I would go to the shop, but it's been a really long time since I've been able to go to tea shops, so I ordered it and it's here and I'm very excited. So let's get the scissors out and get into the box. Tea! I'm ready. Oh, I'm so excited. This has to be one of my favorite teas. It only comes out around this time, which is about Easter time. It's from T2, as you can see on the box. Nice big writing. And I love it. It's called Baxter's Buns. It tastes like hot cross buns. I tried this, I think, in the shop as like a taster, and I was like, this is amazing. It tastes like a hot cross bun, and the way they've made it for me and the way I tend to make it myself is you brew the tea and then you add a little bit of milk. I use oat milk as my milk alternative, so that works really, really well with it. And then a little bit of honey. And then it's just sweet like a hot cross bun. It's so good. It smells amazing. So I had to get myself the big box. This is like when I feel like a special cup of tea, I'll have this. It's expensive and I don't want to go through it all the time. So when I went online to get the tea, I was only going to get Baxter's Buns. And then I saw this. And T2, well done on your marketing, because this is just beautiful. This is so beautiful. It definitely feels like a collector's item. How would I not be tempted? This is essentially everything that Maple likes in a box of tea. It opens like this. Ah, look at this. Oh my goodness, it folds out. Okay, this is so cool. I love this. Look at this little bakery. Oh, this is so sweet. I love the graphics. I love the illustration. Oh, this is the cutest packaging. So for a size comparison, this is like the full size of the box. And these ones are mini boxes, so that's why I had to get myself a full-size box of the tea as well. I love this. So there's our Baxter's Buns, which is a classic. But then there's also Banana Bake, which I've never tried before, but I have had loads of people tell me it's delicious. Lamington, which, if you're Australian, I hear is an absolute delicacy. I have never tried a Lamington before. Hot Jam Brownie. I mean, I want a hot jam brownie. I would like a brownie. Please and thank you. All of these are very like dessert teas. I'm looking forward to trying these. Look at them, they're so cute. I didn't realize it just made me like, I'm really excited about the tea. Oh, I'm just gonna drink so much tea. And first up, I'm gonna try Lamington, which is the Australian delicacy, and T2 is an Australian company. It looks like it has coconut in it and chocolate and some raspberry, and it's a black tea. It's loose leaf tea. Let me just show you what the box looks like. I think the packaging for these boxes is so cute. They are all the same, they're just different colors, but I love the little folded top. And then to open it, you just open it like that. It's like those, I think they called them cootie catchers in school, when you like lift back the thing and be like, you're gonna win money, or you're gonna like have a different fortune on the back. So that's what it looks like. And then they're essentially like taster sizes. They're not big. So if you're hoping to like get something that will last you ages, I don't think this is the thing. They come about this big. This is with one little bit taken out because I've made a tea. It smells so good. You definitely smell the chocolate, the raspberry, the coconut. It says perfect on its own or with a dash of milk, so what I'm gonna do is try a sip without milk, and then I brought some oat milk with me because, you know, I always like having my oat milk. Okay, here we go, tea time! So I've made it in my mug. I'm gonna drink so much tea. I definitely taste all the signatures of this tea, so I can taste the coconut, I can taste the raspberry, which tastes like raspberry jam, the chocolate. It's good, it's good. Let's try it with some milk. Here we go. Time for a little bit of milk. That's really nice. It's really subtle, but it's tasty. It's like a dessert tea, so maybe if I'm being good and don't want to have an actual dessert, I could just have this cup of tea. But I like the coconut. I'm not always sure about chocolate in teas, which I realize I've bought two teas that have chocolate in them, but this is really nice. Chocolate and the coconut go really well together, and the sweetness of the raspberry jam goes really well. I would recommend, if you're a fan of like coconut and chocolate tea, then you'll absolutely love it. And if you like something with a little bit of sweetness, it'll work really well for you. So good. On to the next one. Next up, we have a cup of a banana bake. I'm very excited. This is one that like one of my old flatmates had, and it was one of her favorites. So I'm very excited about this. It's also a black tea. It's loose leaf. It smells like banana cake, banana bread. It was just amazing. It has little bits of banana chips in it. Black tea. It smells, honestly, like banana bread. So I'm going to have a sip of this without any milk to have a taste. That's what it suggests, is with or without milk. So here we go. With like the nice black tea. It's subtle. They're subtle teas, but they're nice. And for that extra, just nice flavor, I think it's really quite lovely. I'm gonna try some milk in it now. Oat milk, not too much. I want to totally drown it. I think with the milk in it as well, it really brings home the banana bread taste. It is so good. It's really nice. I'm not always keen on things that are banana flavored, but this is really nice. Yeah, I could just like have this like a cozy day tea, a little treat, something a little sweet, but not too sweet. I think it's definitely less sweet than the Lamington. Lamington definitely had that punch of sugar. This is more subtle and less sweet, but if you like banana bread, I think it's like that level of sugar. There's not too much sugar, but it's still like naturally sweet. Let's try the next tea. And we have our next tea, and it smells like a hot jam brownie, which is exactly what it says on the tin. I want brownies now. So this one on the box doesn't say whether or not to have it with or without milk, so I'm gonna just do what I've done with the other ones, which is try it with and try it without. So it is very chocolatey and like sweet smelling, so let's have a go. Oh, that one's really, really chocolatey. That's like the strongest note in the tea, if you will. So this one I'd say is more chocolatey than the Lamington one. Because the chocolate and the coconut in the Lamington one is quite strong together, and almost, not that it cancels it out, but it just makes it like a blended flavor, whereas this one is distinctively chocolatey. Very nice. Let's try some milk in it. I hope that you're meant to. Hope I'm not just destroying the tea. So the milk definitely downplays the chocolate. So if you want something really chocolatey, I would have that just as is. I wouldn't put the milk in it. But if you're wanting something a little bit more subtle, it's not necessarily a super sweet chocolate flavor. It's like more the warmth of the chocolate. It's so good. It's not super sweet. I think I thought it would be sweeter, to be fair, because it is like a hot jam brownie. I don't taste the jam the way I tasted the jam in the Lamington, and I keep comparing the Lamington and the hot jam brownie together because they are kind of similar in being chocolatey and like meant to be jam flavored, but the Lamington is definitely the sweetest tea that I've had so far today. It's time for the next tea. And it's the final tea. It is my ultimate favorite tea, which is Baxter's Buns. It smells so good. I smell the like spices of a hot cross bun just immediately. Oh, it's been a year since I've had this, and I'm so excited. I've just taken it from the small pack that I have, and I'm leaving the big pack for later so that I don't go through it all at once, but I'm so excited for this. Okay, so at the minute, there's no milk in it, there's no sugar, there's no honey. It's just as it comes from the box in some hot water, brewed for the appropriate amount of time. Let's have a little taste. Oh, it's so good. This is still my favorite. It's so good because I think all the spices are just so distinct in their flavor, and they all complement each other. You can taste the cardamom, and like it's just so good, and like a little bit of the citrusiness. You know, if you try not to eat too many hot cross buns, this tea, perfect supplement. Okay, I'm gonna add some milk. I don't have much milk left. I was not overzealous on the milk because I always fill that jug up and then I have way too much milk left over, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit in the fridge like this. Yeah, I would say honestly, you can have that tea really with or without. I normally have most of my tea with milk, so I think it's kind of by habit that I put milk in it, but you don't have to. It's definitely like strong enough to enjoy on its own, but when you add the milk, it's still really nice. And if you add honey to it, which I'm not going to do right now because I haven't done it for any of the other teas, but absolutely put a little bit of honey in it, and it just chef's kiss. It's wonderful. It's so good. but I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy all my teas. Definitely recommend this for someone with a sweet tooth who is either trying not to eat too much sweets or would like a special tea addition to their dessert collection. So would highly, highly recommend this. If you've enjoyed this tea review, I would love to review some more tea, so please drop any, recommendations down below and I will have to check them out. We do lots of lifestyle and gaming videos here, so if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. Thank you so, so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to share my next video with you. See you soon!